Welcome to a very special Christmas Eve episode of Interactive Question and Answer number 2. I've already done one of these. This is where I respond. This is where I answer your questions, your comments, your opinions, your complaints, whatever it is. We let it all hang out right here on Sean's Entertainment's Question and Answer. The first question comes from Laura Bradley, and please excuse me if I don't pronounce your names just right, and if I can't pronounce your names just right, I'm just going to spell it out because I'm going to give you the shout-out. Says, I've been subscribed to your channel for a few weeks now, and I have to say, all the hard work you put into making this channel and providing us with all the latest news, rumors, and headlines, etc. is amazing. It's your view. Here's my questions. Number 1. Who would you like to see The Undertaker wrestle at WrestleMania? And question 2, who would you like to see win the Royal Rumble? Well, let me just say to Laura, thank you very much for those comments and those questions. First of all, who would I like to see The Undertaker wrestle at WrestleMania 30? Well, it is the granddaddy of them all. It is the spectacle of spectacles. And you know what? Brock Lesnar, in my opinion, would be the best at this point of the game. You know, this match probably would have been better a couple of years ago, but I'm sure The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar will still be able to light the house up at WrestleMania. And your second question, who do I want to see win the Royal Rumble? That's a toss-up right now. You know, Daniel Bryan comes to mind, CM Punk comes to mind, but we know the rumors. That's who I personally would like to win, but the rumors are that Batista may win the Royal Rumble, but we're going to have to see. It's going to be a very interesting year in 2014. I think it's going to be the year that the WWE bounces back in a big way. Pats64324 asks, Sean, do you watch football? And if so, what is your favorite team? Well, I'm representing New England. I'm from the Boston area, so I'm all for the New England Patriots, who are on a roll as we speak. They always find a way to win. You can say what you want about the New England Patriots, but when the lights are on bright, they know what to do. And you know, they're battling all these challenges. It's an uphill challenge, you know, for the Patriots. Look at all the team members that are hurt, that are injured, that are benched, that are in jail, and they're still finding a way to win. You have to respect the ethic and the hard work of the New England Patriots. Cameron Crisamore says, hey, who do you think should be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? John Cena. I know it's going to get a lot of hate. Or Daniel Bryan. John Cena or Daniel Bryan in my estimation. Eric Loher, L-O-H-R. Hey, Sean, do you think that WrestleMania 24 is underrated? Not much of the IWC talks about it, and there were some very good matches, such as the Ric Flair retirement match, which was a stellar match. I cannot believe what an unbelievable display those two guys put on that night. The Money in the Bank, the Big Show versus Mayweather, which I found entertaining. Yeah, that actually was decent. It was better than I thought, to tell you the truth. Edge versus The Undertaker in what was a Match of the Year candidate, and John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Triple H, which that match really fell flat of my expectations. I thought that match could have been a hell of a lot better, and I actually hope we see a triple threat match with those three somewhere down the line. The Belfast Brawl between Finlay and JBL I thought was entertaining. Please answer sometime. Well, Eric, here is my answer to you. I do think that WrestleMania 24 probably is a little bit underrated. Almost every match on the card was phenomenal, must-see, and was worth a watch. So, in my opinion, WrestleMania 24 gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 stars from me, if not higher. But WrestleMania 24 will go down in the books as one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, although underrated. Ross Canning asks, Sean, you asked this a while ago. I got a reply, but not the reply I wanted. My question is, why do you always make 1 or 2 episodes like Action Figure Super Show and Action Figure box openings and SmackDown reviews, but you never stick to them? Why? Well, I never stick to these things because it never catches on. It never materializes. People want to watch it at first, and then all of a sudden it loses momentum. But don't worry. The Action Figure Super Show is going to come back in a major way. I know I've said this time in, time out. It's going to come back, all right? It is going to come back, but like I said, sometimes things don't materialize. Sometimes I don't get the right feeling for what I'm doing. Sometimes I want to restart. Sometimes I want to hit that, you know, reset button like the WWE does. But don't worry, I will be going back to action figure unboxings, action figure reviews, action figure super shows, SmackDown reviews. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to get that niche, that feeling to want to do it. You got to understand. I'm 25 years old, and you know, It's a little bit odd for me to, do an action figure super show at my age, but I'm just doing it to branch out, to be different, to be entertaining. There are some people that like it and some people that don't like me doing action figure super show, but I'm going to get into it again. I just got to get that feeling for it. I got to get that gist, so to speak. So I apologize, Ross, but if you pay attention to Sean's Entertainment, it's going to come back. Now, the Anaconda says, "Hi, Sean. My question is, what was your first WWE action figure?" That's a funny one. My first WWE action figure was those big rubber dolls, Andre the Giant, yes, or Hulk Hogan. One of those two, and then I got King Kong Bundy. I got Iron the Sheik. They do not sell those anymore. Those are rare finds, and I actually think I have a couple of them left. So thank you for your question there. Tim Lucas says, "What do you think of Big E Langston? Will he ever be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion?" It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when Big E Langston will grasp on and become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The WWE is already showing you that they trust and put so much into Big E Langston by him coming out and teaming with John Cena and CM Punk, taking out the Shield. Big E Langston's going to be a big-time player, no pun intended, in the future. Thank you for your question. Jordan Doherty, I'll call you Jordan D, because I really can't pronounce your last name, and I do apologize for that. My English ain't that great. What was your first WWE live event that you went to? Well, actually, it wasn't a live event as much as it was a pay-per-view. The 1997 King of the Ring, where Stone Cold Steve Austin met Shawn Michaels on that night, and Triple H became the 1997 King of the Ring by defeating Mankind in the finals in Providence, Rhode Island, at the Providence Civic Center, now known as the Dunkin' Donuts Center. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another interactive Q&A by Sean's View Entertainment. Remember that if you have any questions, any comments, any complaints, any issues, you send it to me in a message or a comment. I prefer that you leave it in a comment. Like I said, this isn't just open to questions. This is interactive. This is social. All right, I want any question, I want any comment, I want any complaint, I want any issue addressed, and I want it in the comments section below, and I will address it in the next episode. Thank you for watching the very special Christmas Eve Q&A on Sean's View Entertainment, where it's always interactive, prolific, consistent, and the more that you answer, the more that you give me feedback and questions and comments, the more that I will do these sort of episodes. Subscribe. Thank you.